Hey guys, today we are talking about 4 things that help me get my cycling motivation back after taking a long break. I've been traveling for about a month now and I had a great holiday, but I think it was a little too great because right now everything feels really, really tough when it comes to cycling. So these are some things I've used in the past to help me get my cycling mojo back, and hopefully they can help you too. And I promise they're not just start slow, don't do too much too quick, which I'm sure you've heard before. Let's get it. Remember the reward, because in life, we keep doing things that reward us. So this is a personal question to yourself. What about riding a bike makes you happy? Find out what that is and go get you some of that. For me, before I went away, it was all about doing what was required to get faster on a bike. So whether that's structure, consistency, 5-hour rides that had efforts in them, whatever it took, it didn't matter to me. That was the goal, that was the focus, that's what I found rewarding. But now that I'm back, that is the furthest thing of what I want. I'm leaning towards the other end of the spectrum where it's more like the fun rides. So, you know, riding easy sounds really appealing to me right now. Stopping for photos, more social rides, eating more cake, and just drinking more coffees with the guys. So at the moment, all these fun rides that I'm starting to string together is making me more consistent. And in time, it's gonna reward me with that progression that I was being rewarded for before. Frame this up, bridges in the middle, we're good. I think this is a cool shot. This might be the thumbnail. What do you reckon? Me with my bike in front of me? Yeah, this could be it. Go buy something shiny and new. I know it's short-term motivation, but that's exactly the point. Well, just something to get your juices flowing for the next couple of weeks. You know, white shoes, white socks, new glasses, all the vanity metrics. I'll allow it just this once. Before we move on, I'd just like to add that vanity purchases that don't really make you any faster, I'm generally not a fan of. Like they feel like a burden to me. Like they take time and decisions away from things that actually get you faster. And then it's just another thing that you fill your house with that you have to look after, and then it might break and then you gotta fix it. It just goes on. So in saying all that, you know, sometimes you see someone's got a piece of kit in the bunch, like a new pair of sunnies, or your sunnies are getting all scratched and they're hard to see out of, and you're just like frothing over that new piece of whatever. This is your excuse to go buy it. And my excuse too. It is so good having nice toilet blocks on the way home. Such a luxury. I'm straight up spoiled. Lower the bar. The minimum effective training dose when you get back to training is going to be so much less after a break, and so is your body's ability to recover, more importantly. So smashing yourself every day is not going to make you any faster. It's just going to make you way more tired. Boy, have I learned this lesson a couple times. Hopefully this graph clears things up a little bit for you. Imagine this, you're back, you're full of beans, you're fresh, and every day when you go riding, you trick your body into doing just a little bit more, and every day your body can keep up a recovery. So every time you give the pedals a nudge, you actually get faster. You actually see and feel the progression. That is living right there, and that is why I ride. And I just want you to experience that. On the other hand, imagine every day you show up, you smash yourself, you're absolutely a wreck afterwards, but you keep showing up day after day, and your body doesn't get any stronger, and you just keep showing up tired, and you begin to just dislike things a little bit more. After a couple of weeks, your numbers will likely plateau, and your body will force yourself to recover so it can catch up before you get sick or hate it. And I'd argue that if you try both of these methods, the fun one, the good one, where you see progression, is gonna result in you being faster and stronger and probably happier. This could be some of your best riding yet. As someone who's been riding 15 years, the only way to experience bigger gains is to stop and restart again, or take steroids, which I've never done and I do not recommend. I said it before, but I have to say it again. Some of the builds that I've done after a long break have been some of the most productive and best builds ever because of noticing that progression, like the body responding every day, the numbers getting better so fast. And it's just something that you don't experience the longer you train for. It's just when you've been training a long time, you're fighting just to hang on to the speed that you have or notice like marginal improvements. And usually it might not be actual huge wattage improvements, it's improvements in durability. So to notice the numbers get better so fast, you have to experience it just once. That's all. Oh. And lastly, remember the reward. Go buy something new, lower the bar, because you never know. Some of your best riding might be just around the corner. Thanks for watching, guys. If you got any value out of this video whatsoever, don't hesitate to smash that subscribe button and the like button. I'll catch you guys in the next one.